everybody out there in Streamy Land. This is Tracy Hickman bringing to you with Laura Hickman.
Hello.
At least we got it figured out so you can have your own camera. There you go. Everybody's happy now. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining us here for our second episode. Yes, it's true, the second episode.
And we are thrilled to welcome aboard the Dragonhearth tonight a full table of gamers.
More than full. We've actually packed more into the boat than we usually do. It's true.
Talking about me?
Yes.
That guy?
In particular.
Or my hair?
Or the hair. I think it's the hair mostly.
We should introduce Scott Reynolds. He is one of the owners of Mythos, the game store in which we are playing tonight.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. We love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if actually any of this is going out. I'm thinking probably not.
It is. I have it up on.
Does it actually have sound? That's the question. Now, all of you people out in streaming land, can you hear what we're saying here?
We can.
Oh, hey, okay. Well, apparently my technology skills, I rolled a 20 this evening when I put the technology together.
We're improving weekly.
We are improving weekly.
Better.
Yeah, it's true. We are improving weekly, as a matter of fact. Although there are some aspects of our project here that are still going to be really rather Luddite. I'm sorry. We apologize for that tonight. We're going to be doing a giveaway actually here later in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sir Rembrandt says yes, it has sound. And Joab Rubio says hello for episode 2.
Oh,
so thank you.
Yeah. See, yeah, absolutely. We are, of course, as we have mentioned before, we are broadcasting here, broadcasting. This is how old I am.
I'm not that old.
Mom, Laura's not that old, no. And I nearly called her mom. Yes, okay. Well, yeah, fortunately the program's only an hour, and that means that there'll be plenty of time later for us to talk about that. Yes, Laura's, but I actually used to be in what in those days they called broadcasting, because there were no wires connecting our stuff. There were like antennas and transmitters and microwave receivers that could cook birds in flight.
And did.
And often did, yeah.
Yeah, it was really horrible.
So, yeah, and so I was in broadcasting in my day, and I loved broadcasting. I've never tried one of those. Sure, I've never tried one of those birds. Good point, and probably just as well. Although my father actually was in communication broadcasting. He was a professor, and he actually worked in a number of television stations, educational television stations in his time. And so while I was growing up, I was the little kid in the back of the control room, those amazing control rooms that had like a billion buttons. They were all lit up and flashing, and about 30 television screens, which in those days seemed enormous to me. Now it's, usual complement of a house. Anyway, so I grew up with all of that, and I loved doing that. I can remember as I tell the old man story now, because you're going to get that from time to time. I actually used to do editing, video editing, and we did video editing on tape machines. If you can remember what tape was, and this was big 4-inch helical scan Ampex machines, each of which were about the size of a washing machine today. And we'd have 3 of them, and we'd run them all at the same time, and we would do our editing on 3 of these enormous machines, and doing this, running all at the same time. Today, I can do more on my phone than I can with a room full of equipment, and we're going to demonstrate that tonight, by George. Is it time? It is
almost time. We have one more person we need to introduce.
Oh, okay, let's.
It's Kim Borey, who is working with us on our top secret project.
That's right, our top secret project. Hey,
There's a project and it's top secret.
And it's top secret. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. and is a project and it's top secret, and we're working on it.
And so is her darling husband Joe, who offered to stay home with the kids tonight, so Kim could come and
Come
play.
and play. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
That's right. We had another release, Facebook release today, didn't we? Of some imaging that we're going to be sending out on social media. So please, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, squirrels, if you've got them in your yard.
Big real tape machines that are about 4 inches.
Yeah, if you've got them, please do use
If
them.
you can edit it, sure. Okay,
So, it's time for the fortune cookie. Wait a
it
minute.
is time for the fickle fortune cookie of fate.
Okay. All right. We always open a fortune cookie at the beginning of the show to see how things are going to go this evening.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, let's see. All right.
All
What
right.
does it say?
And it says, the object of your desire comes closer.
Sounds good. All right. All right. Back off, you people. This is role playing. There's
That was
not
a good
supposed to be
one.
any socialization take place here. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Okay, should we try the other one? Because I'm hoping that everybody out there's got
That was a
somebody.
pretty good
that's-
one.
It was a pretty good one, but I think we should choose.
Okay, we get to choose our
Let's
fate.
choose a fate for this
Okay.
evening. Yes, please.
And our second cookie says, the fun side of a relationship begins to unfold.
That's even better here for our,
That's a tough one now.
yeah. Yeah, top secret, everybody. Top secret, yes, okay, good. So, yes, we are of course going to play games now. Before we get settled into the game, how are you doing over there
I
with
don't
your
know,
mouse?
my,
What are you doing? It's all terrible now, you can't read anything.
how do I,
Okay, that's much better, okay. All right, there are people who are saying, what are some of the questions we're getting here on that?
Okay. It says the object of my desire is a new Dragonlance trilogy. Yep.
You know what? I tell you what. Just for this evening, for special, okay, I will read to you a little bit from the new Dragonlance. Okay? All right. Special, just for you. Special.
Story time with Uncle Tracy.
I brought this just for this occasion. The Kender. Okay, that's all for me.
Oh, man.
Well, it's kind of a ways off. You know, how much more do you really want than that?
Plastic gender.
You know, and I'm pretty sure that on social media there's going to be a cascade of messages now about there's a
Hey,
Kender
someone
in
wants
it.
to know if the fortunes stack.
Yes, the fortunes
Yes,
do stack.
the fortunes stack.
Because,
Yeah, of course.
because we're talking XDM here this evening, and what does that give us then, Laura, if the fortunes
Lots
stack?
of, lots
It
of,
depends on how you put them together, and maybe that's the wrong way to put that, now that I think about it.
Okay.
So, all right, we've got our fortunes,
Yes.
and we, like I say, we are going to be doing a contest here shortly, and we're also going to have a contest with players here
how fun.
tonight.
Okay, then.
Because why not? And, let's see. So, but like I say, before we get started, does anybody have any questions that they'd like answered this evening? You don't know how to read the character sheet? Well, that's too bad. Oh no, we'll help you with that.
Anyone in the comments too? You got questions? Ask
Yeah,
them
anybody
now.
out there in Streamland that we're streaming to?
Is that an orc thing?
I will, while you guys online, if you have some questions, go ahead and get those put in. I'm going to discuss the character sheets for this evening. Now, one of the things, of course, that we're doing, the project that we're doing with the boys, of course, is our secret project that we keep talking about.
Our
tonight.
top secret project.
Our top secret project that is coming. But before the secret project, there's the not so secret project, or the project that is currently secret but won't be secret for very long project.
I don't think that's actually
That's not the trilogy.
Okay, and that's not really, the trilogy, we already talked about that. That was a secret project.
That's what it is.
That used to be a secret project. And You know, I'm not even going to make that joke because it's still too painful. Anyway, but what we're doing in the meantime is we have a new project. This is XDM. Ooh. So say, ooh. Yeah, this is XDM. That's right, this is XDM, the book that you cannot get anymore. And that's because we didn't make enough. That's capitalism for you, folks. I was astonished to go online the other day, and that's still the case. And in fact, somebody look it up for me. If you go on Amazon.com and look up XDM, the hardback, can you tell me what it's going for today? I'd like to know what the current.
So what you're saying is take that one without you noticing.
What I'm saying is that if you manage to get this out of the room, then
I'll get you to sign it first, and then I'll leave.
actually I have a secret actually about this particular XDM book.
Oh, that's true.
This particular XDM book, I will show. If I am not mistaken, this particular XDM book has been signed by the cast of the Guild, who played in an XDM game. Yeah, so it's probably worth more than the Amazon book.
$973.97.
It went
It
up.
went up 93 cents. 970 what?
It was nine-
$973.
Oh, it was like, it was
$973.
$940 something last week. It's gone up.
I know.
Considerably. Oh my goodness.
This is capitalism, everybody. Supply and demand. There's apparently only one book that's out there.
It's right there.
It's probably this one, and it's probably. I know that they didn't all fall apart because we made them really well. So there's been a hue and a cry. There have been like marches and petitions, and I don't know what all else has happened. At least those are the things that people have emailed to me, and asking, please, could you give us more XDM? Please, begging me. I said, well, we're gonna do it for you. We're gonna make XDM for you again. Because it is a role-playing supplement, okay, it has to be second edition XDM because you have to have editions, right? So we're producing second edition XDM. It's been completely read once again, and we have even added some stuff, and we've rearranged some stuff so that it's not so boring at the beginning, which, let's face it, is a good thing, right? Okay, fine. So XDM is coming. It's coming to a Kickstarter near you, I believe.
August 10th?
August 10th.
Yeah.
This, of course, means that I and my fellow XDM aficionados will have to make a really rocking video, or else none of you will come, apparently. That's what I'm told.
Oh, we have an announcement too about next week.
Oh, we do. That's true.
right.
We do have, and it is related to the current subject.
That's
yes.
right, XDM. One of the authors of XDM is Curtis Hickman, who's a fine magician, and he will be making an appearance here next Wednesday night on Dragonhearth Live.
Right here on Dragonhearth Live, there'll be magic performed.
And he's hard to book, I'll tell you what.
That's true.
He actually was.
So, Laura, for our friends online, is there an appalling lack of curiosity? And if so, we'll proceed to the game.
Okay. Someone says
Laura
make
gets-
XDM great again. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
There will probably be merch involved, but that hat will not be one of them.
Okay. It says, is this a new campaign world or just
maybe
a
it
one-off
should.
game featuring the XDM system? And Dragonlance Saga, I am so sorry, that is a secret.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, the Dragonlance, we will be making announcements in the future about the Dragonlance trilogy right here on Dragonhearth. And yes, actually, I'm anticipating at some point in the future to actually be able to read to you a chapter.
More than a word?
More than one word, yes.
More than 2 words,
A
yes.
chapter from that first book, and we'll let everybody know when that's going to
Is
take
the
place.
second page with all the copyright information?
Yeah, I think so.
That
yeah.
could happen.
There'll be a major crawl, actually. Yeah, absolutely. And let's see. And what? Oh,
Chapter 1. Thank you.
just a new campaign world, or just it's
was the one-
XDM.
that-
No,
that's
XDM
what-
is XDM Second Edition is like all Second Edition books that I've ever seen, anyway, in gaming. Mostly the same book, but with new added stuff to get people to buy it again. And that's worked for First Edition, Second Edition, Third Edition, Fourth Edition, and Fifth Edition.
Advanced.
And yeah, basic, advanced. There's a reason why those are all there. Yes.
Saggy Bob Sock asks, are the new books written with Weiss? And of course, Margaret is writing with Tracy on Dragonlance. That's
Yes,
no
Margaret
question.
Margaret and I are really excited about this series. As a matter of fact, the two of us personally have fought very hard to make sure that this series got into your hands, and it was worth the fight because we wanted to do this for you. This is our capstone. This is our capstone work. This is and one of which we're absolutely and tremendously proud. It's uncompromised. It's Weiss and Hickman Dragonlance. It's classic Dragonlance, and we're just absolutely proud of it. And it very much, for us anyway, is very much a love letter to all of you who have supported us through the years and encouraged us in the Dragonlance world.
Let's get to the gameplay.
Yes, we're going to play some game.
Yeah.
Okay, this is XDM. You guys are probably concerned about your character sheets because the statistics probably look a little bit foreign.
This is that.
Now, first of all, I apologize to all of you because XDM has a basic version of the game. The basic version of the game is probably the most basic version of any role-playing game because the character has only one stat. And that stat is ironically called stat.
Whoa.
Yes, but it works really well for entry-level XDM players.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but you all have come here to Mythos, and so you are all hardcore, solid gamers. So we're actually just going to jump straight to the advanced version of the game.
I see 3 numbers.
Yeah.
I see 3 numbers.
Well, this is the basic character sheet here. This is
6 boxes per house.
my stat,
I only see 3.
health, and character level. That's the basic character sheet. So that you don't have to worry about that. We've gone way past that.
Wow.
Oh,
You have 5 really main statistics.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's true. I love the way, actually, if I hold it just right here, it looks like it's like mosaicing on the screen. So we'll help you out here just a little bit, okay? Now I have to look here. That's right. Well, that's the basic game. I don't need to look at the basic game.
We're paying.
Okay.
Definitely know order.
Okay, TAC. Your first stat is TAC. That stands for toughness and constitution. Okay? Okay. And what's worse is, and I apologize for this, the lower the number in this game, the better.
Oh, great.
Yeah, see, okay, well, I'm sorry. I mean, you were, ooh, I want that character. He's got a high number. Ah, never mind.
So I'm really dumb. Okay.
I'm good at the law.
Okay, okay. Psych represents your intelligence, wisdom, smarts. Psych. Okay.
Is 10 middle?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want that.
And then
My
why.
mom's smarter than you.
This is your why. It's very important that you understand what your why is. It represents mystical power or karma in the universe and like maybe even luck or whatever.
Awesome.
Power? The last one? What?
Wow.
I feel.
Hey, at least you have one more.
Now look, I have to tell you that when I was growing up, my father always asked me, "How's your wah?" And I never knew what he meant. And I think this is as close as I can get
That's right.
Power today.
to what that is. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think you understand, right? Pretty much. Now there's a table here that's an important table for me as the advanced XDM, and it is beautifully. Yes, it is the universal resolution table, okay, and in which I will assign a level of difficulty to whatever you're trying to do. Find it here on this chart, which ranges from like breathing. If it's as hard as breathing, okay, up to, yeah, maybe not, okay, or let me out, inconceivable, and my favorite, clown shoes ridiculous.
Nice.
Okay, so I will have to keep that handy.
I would like to roll to That's my one goal.
Let us begin. Primarily, you're going to need the usual dice. When I first got my dice, I am so old that when I got my dice, you had to color them in with crayons. Not kidding you. The blue basic set, it came with a crayon so that you could color them in.
And they never rolled right.
Yeah.
They were completely imbalanced. It was terrible.
Okay, so we talk about what happened last week, as you remember, or not. Last week, as you remember, the heroes found themselves manacled, hanging from their wrists over an enormous pit in a giant throne-like room with a crevasse underneath it. And they met with their arch enemy Garmagel, whom nobody had ever heard of in the entire group whatsoever. And Garmagel threatened them as his arch nemesis that he finally had them trapped and that they would die at his hands, for they were his arch enemy. And still, none of you can remember who he was or how you got here. Well, fortunately, the intrepid adventurers last week, after, of course, he had monologued and had left the scene, saw the mechanism in the corner that was holding all of the chains up in the air, and they managed to kick loose a boot, which is pretty good because a boot was about all they were wearing at the time. Well, okay, it was PG. They were wearing like rags, okay. Central costuming rags.
Yes.
And apparently boots, because they did kick a boot over into the mechanism, which unfortunately for them, or fortunately, released the brake on the chains and had them plunge down into the bottom of the crevasse, where they met a dragon. There was great consternation and worry when they met the dragon, until they discovered that the dragon was not the regular dragon, but a temp dragon who had come to take the dragon's place while he went out for lunch. The temp dragon struck a deal with them so that he would not look bad for not eating them. They pushed the throne down into the crevasse so that he would have something to show for his trouble, and managed to claw their way out of the crevasse into one side of the enormous room in which they had been hanging. Now, bereft of all their equipment, despite the fact that you've got equipment listed on there, that is the equipment that is normally yours. You stand in rags, one of you without a boot.
Who doesn't have a boot?
Roll off for boot.
Yeah, roll off her boot.
Let's see, roll off for boot.
17.
20s, I'm guessing?
13.
16.
12.
2.
Scott!
Scott, not only do you not have a boot, but you picked up a rock in the other one, and it's really irritating. Without one boot on one side and this rock on the other side, you're pretty off balance. It's kind of sad.
Go on, sir.
Anybody here? No, it's not Gargamel, it's Garmagel, and there's a reason for that. Now pay attention. Well, copyright is certainly one reason for that, and probably the biggest reason for that. But you stand on the end of this crevasse. This crevasse actually cuts across an enormous circular room that goes up, and where the chains were up above that, there's another shaft that goes even higher up, and a shaft of light comes down from dimly from the distance up above, lighting the entire area. The side that you are standing on, I could look it up. There are two pillars on the side that you are standing on, and at the very back, in a small alcove, a slight indentation alcove in the back, there are a set of doors. On the other side of the crevasse, there's also a platform. It's pretty far away, but the chains that you have draped down and that are draping onto the platform on your side, you might be able to use those to swing to the other side, at the back of which is an opening into a large dark space beyond. My favorite question. What do you do?
So, question. The temporary dragon, his permanent dragon friend flew out the top? Do we know?
We don't actually know how the dragon got in and out.
How deep is the crevasse and how wide?
Well, the width of the crevasse here is about 30 feet.
Okay. And do you know how far it is to like yell at the dragon?
It's about 40 feet down to yell at the dragon.
Is he hungry? Can we feed someone to him so he can help us? Not a.
Why are you asking me? I'm not the dragon. Are you yelling down at the dragon?
I'm gonna go on my belly. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah. Hello?
Yes.
Oh, you know your friend went. I don't know what voice I'm doing.
What?
You're temporary, right?
Yes, but my time's about up.
Yeah, where do you go when your time is up?
Home.
How do you get home?
Fly.
Great. What direction?
Up.
About when will that happen?
About 5 minutes from now.
It'll be 5 minutes.
How many people?
I have to wait for the permanent dragon to return from lunch.
Can we hitch a ride? What could we give a dragon? What would we entice him with?
Or
I mean, we're saying his job. We don't have
it
any.
is a dragon, and to be honest, he might just decide to eat us instead. We don't know how nice the permanent dragon.
We can go through the doors on our side of the crevice, and we can see if there's any gold spray paint, and we can spray paint Scott.
How about you go through the doors?
That's a great idea.
Okay.
You can go through the door. We'll see what happens.
I would like to swing down into the wide, dark.
Are the chains on the other side, or are they on our side?
They're on.
No,
They're where we are, right?
What are?
The chains are with us, right?
Some of the chains have draped onto your side of the crevasse, and some have draped onto the other side.
I would like to swing Luke Skywalker-like into the dark opening below.
Excellent. Please roll a die. What's your tack?
10.
What'd you roll?
8. 18.
Yep. You rolled a what?
8.
You rolled an 8. With a mighty swing, you grab you grab hold of the chain. You pull back, you swing dynamically across the crevasse and run straight into the wall. The chain's a little bit longer actually than the...
Okay.
What happens to you?
I think you should take some damage from that. I'm going to
Yeah,
give you
take
2 points of damage
I was
from
going
that.
through the
Yes.
door. I'm going through the door.
Okay, you are going through the door. You go through the door, and on the other side of the door, there is a hallway, but immediately to your right, there is an ornate door that has iron fittings in it. Beyond that, on the same side of the wall, is a second door, but on the left side, there is also a door.
I'm gonna go with him so he's not alone. Anybody else with me?
I'm gonna make sure he's not there.
I'm gonna take a split.
Way
I'm gonna knock on the ornate door.
Are you
and,
okay?
A paper cut.
I think I'm okay.
I'm gonna knock on the ornate door and say something goofy like, hey, your pizza's here. Pizza delivery.
The door does not answer.
I try to open the door. Is there a doorknob or any
There is a latch on the door, yes.
latch? Is it on the far side so I can open it?
You should be able to push it open, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna push it open. Who's in the room with me?
I am.
You are? You are?
I'm
You
not
are?
sure I'm going to hold it, but
Okay.
way behind.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, the courage is...
A paper cut would probably kill me. Stiff one.
A stiff pick. Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, with all my might.
This room runs about 30 feet away from the doors. And it is filled with glorious, shining treasure. Stacks upon stacks of gold coins rise up in majestic columns from the ground. Sparkling gemstones punctuate the surface of the hoard, and there are many chests that are buried in the mass of wealth that is shining in front of you.
I'm gonna Scrooge McDuck style swim in the treasure.
Roll some dice for me.
9 plus tack,
No, not plus tack. It's against tack. What is your tack?
10.
You dive head first, Scrooge McDuck style, into a pile of metal coins. Greg Louganis, you are not. You hurt yourself for 1 point of damage.
Oh, that downy fluff. I don't have it.
Who's in the pit?
Aside from her whacking
Well-
into it, does anything interesting happen? Like,
We have somebody online would like somebody to help you out of the pit.
Yeah.
Please help me out of the
Yeah, Dragonlight Saga wants you out of the pit, and you're watching to see. You were watching him to see if he's
dead or not?
dead or not.
We've got treasure to pay
You know,
for.
Dragonlance Saga says it works in the cartoons, Kim.
That's true. It does.
What was that?
It worked in the cartoons, but I'm sorry, you took a point of damage from diving into the metallic coins.
It's
Yes,
down to fluff. I just don't. have the
I
stick.
know. Okay, what are you doing?
Well, so on the other side, like, kind of face planted against the opposite side.
Yeah, and he seems to be still hanging. He's trying to climb up. This is another tack check. You realize that?
Oh, crap.
I would really try and help you, but I don't think I'm gonna help.
8 and 10.
I don't think that.
I need a different die.
Well, you reach up and you lose your grip and you slide down the chain. Down to where the dragon is.
The reserve or the
The temp dragon, yes. He's wearing a name tag. It says Bob.
Bob. You gotta help me get out of here, Bob. Can you help me fly out?
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
Well, when you leave, though, secretly let me jump on your back and then we can fly up together.
Oh, fine. Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
You hear a tremendous flapping of wings overhead. It sounds like the break time is over and the main dragon is returning.
I'm hiding.
I'm gonna go behind the pillars.
I'm
Duck behind
hiding
the
in the
doors.
dragon armpit. The temp Bob's armpit.
You are in Bob's armpit.
Yes.
I'm going behind the pillars.
This is definitely a psych roll.
Six. Hey, my psych is slow.
Take that.
Ah, that's quite all the armpit of Bob. Yeah, and at this point, I think this is definitely going to go to a wah roll to see just how well you can withstand the armpit of the temp dragon.
I could have thought that up.
You pass out in the armpit of the temp dragon. Meanwhile, you are hiding behind the pillar.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm hanging out in the treasure room watching her face plant.
All right. Okay. Maybe if you've got a card, you could hold it up and give her a couple of numbers to see just how well she did that.
-3.
Okay, -3 for the. Okay, what are you doing?
Probably scoping in the corner of the treasure room, hoping not to get a paper cut.
Well, there's all kinds of treasures in there. There's many chests in here that are in fact closed. So
Oh, right on.
yeah. What do you're going to hide behind a chest, I assume?
You're gonna have to open it first.
I don't know. Sure, I'll open the chest. Maybe I can hide there.
See, this is why mimics were born.
Oh no.
All right, I think this is a attack roll. Go ahead and roll me a attack roll for me, please.
Oh no.
19.
Oh yes, oh yes. You walk up to that chest like a boss. You kick it open, and astonishingly, all of your stuff is in there. All of the. Not only do you find all of your stuff, but there is an item there that's amazing that you hadn't had when you first walked into here. You can tell me what that is in a few minutes.
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
So we heard flapping, right? Is
Yes.
that coming from up above?
Yes, it
So
is.
I'm going to close the first door most of the way and like leave it open just a sliver and peek out
Probably see me.
and see what's going on.
This is good. You see him. You catch just kind of a corner glimpse of him hiding behind a pillar. And what are you doing now?
I'm gonna kind of be scrounging around from here.
On more treasure. There's another chest in here. You want to go ahead and try and open that?
Attack, correct?
Yep. Attack roll.
8 versus my 6.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was giving you a little bit of trouble. You might have gotten a splinter. It was really close, but you did manage to get it open. And all of your stuff is in there.
Steve,
Yes, my spoons.
Yes, you do. You've got 3 spoons. Awesome.
Dragonland Saga has some suggestions for Steve. A pizza cutter, an umbrella, boot insoles.
Yeah, those are all possibilities. You might consider
Those are
those.
possibilities.
Yes, and you also find not only all of your gear, but you also find an item that you had not expected to find here, and you'll have to tell me what that is soon.
Is there like any guidelines or like anything I'm not allowed
This
to
is
do?
XDM. You can tell me whatever you want. I'll let you know how that works out.
So there's flapping. Do we see anything yet from this?
Yes.
Okay.
An enormous shadow covers the light, and a dragon, ill-tempered because his lunch was ill-prepared,
Oh no.
is returning from his break. His wings are worn and weathered. He is old and mean. He has a name tag too, but its name is Lyle. Nobody messes with Lyle.
I'm going to wait till Lyle. That's right under it, then I'm gonna towards the door where I
He is in fact descending past the crevasse. I wonder, in fact, how Lyle is doing as he descends.
Good.
It's a 1!
Good.
Oh my gosh, nice! See? Oh my gosh. I can't believe you did that.
These are really nice dice too. I mean, you know, and I rolled a.
Is that the first time using them?
You'll have to purge those.
Yeah, I'll have to put. I actually have dice jails that have been given to me by Kim, so I'll have to take it and put it in there.
There you go.
Fine. The dragon, distracted by you, noticing your spell and seeing that you were there, accidentally swings his wing and catches it on the side of the room.
Oh no.
This ruins his descent, and he starts tumbling straight down into the crevasse. out of control.
Not Bob.
Oh no.
Not Bob.
Falling on Bob.
Poor Bob.
Smashing Bob flat.
Hey, has anybody seen my sister?
I would try a walk
Sure, she's
roll.
fine.
Even though you're unconscious.
Wah, wah.
Walk, 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 walk.
12?
Yeah.
Mine is a 7?
You managed somehow to revive yourself underneath the armpit of Bob,
He was crushed by Lyle.
who is crushed by Lyle just as you escape. Unfortunately for you, Lyle is staring you straight in the face.
They're trying to steal your treasure up above.
Well, we'll find out how he reacts to that in just a moment. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be our secret online contest.
Okay, then.
I know, it's bizarre. Okay? Normally we would have a really elegant contest, and in fact, I had a really elegant contest all set up for everybody to participate online. It was all automated, it was cool, it
Quit
was...
bragging.
No,
Okay.
except I did it wrong.
Except it didn't work.
Except it didn't work.
So,
So, never mind. So instead we're going to do this instead, and that is, we're going to give away this game, which is one of our favorite games, by the way, just
yes,
one.
and it's from our sponsors.
It is from
Mythos
our
Games.
sponsors, Mythos Games, and if you will go to this really cryptic website, which is actually MailChimp, just go over there and register your email there with us there. Then we're going to select a winner this evening from people who signed up.
And we picked this particular game tonight because we actually love playing it. And we've played it with our family and our friends, and we've worn our copy out, and so we thought you'd probably enjoy it too.
Yes, so please take a moment, and I know following the stream is very important, but take a moment and just go to this really cryptic, arcane sort of thing that they gave me.
And this will only work while it's live.
Yeah, it's only going to work while it's live. So if you're
later,
watching this and go there,
so sorry.
I mean, you can sign up, but you're not going to get anything for it, except an email from Laura and I every now and then.
Yeah, you'll
telling
hear
you
from
what's
us
going on.
occasionally.
You'll hear from us. Yeah, and I do want to emphasize. I mean, we just do this for us. So it's not like we're going to sell, all 20 of you who sign up into slavery or.
Yeah, no, we will keep your emails private.
Yeah, we'll keep your emails
That's
private.
super
It's
important
just for
to
us to be in touch with you directly. So that's what we're doing. And of course, we're going to have to, if we're going to play the game, we have to actually get away from this page.
Oh, look, Kim Tommy Humberstad
Yes.
says he uses the same type of dice as you.
Oh, well then he must really enjoy the Die Hard dice, which is which is what we love to use. So let's see.
He says someone said it looks like the part of the URL is cut off. Is that true?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can look, because I can look.
That ends with the FIC, right? HFIC.
F-I-C-K-E-Y, F-I-C-D-F is what it should be.
Okay.
Oh, hey, maybe I can fix that. Watch me. Ha ha! It was hiding.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is actually
for letting us know.
a much better website address. Yeah, thank you very much.
We
You mean
almost had
actually
two in a
one
row
that
that
works?
didn't work,
Yeah,
yeah.
good. I don't know why all you people didn't. This is a really good prize. I don't know why nobody signed up. Oh, sorry.
Oh, dear.
Yes, but anyway, yeah, please come sign up. We're going to pick a contest winner here before the end of the show. And for
I'll
those
be
who are
mailing
online.
that out tomorrow.
And mailing it out tomorrow. Yes. And let's see. And is there? Hey, maybe you could put it in the chat, Laura.
What? Oh.
Maybe
that.
you could type this
Okay.
in the chat, and then they would know where it is and stuff.
Okay. So they have to be
See, I told you guys that we are just getting started in this, and we don't really know what we're doing.
But we're having a lot of
But we're having a lot of fun.
Doing a good time.
Yeah,
A little
it's good.
smelly down here, but.
Yeah, I know. Well, in your case, I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to end. This is a mystery to me. Laura's typing.
Could you stop it? You're gonna make me mess up. Okay. There we go.
Hey. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we think that works. We think that works.
Yep.
Maybe you could click on it.
I
see if
could
it
click
works.
on, yes, I'll
Click on your own thing. It
and see
doesn't
if
work.
we're
Okay,
on,
fine.
yeah, okay.
But we definitely want to give this game away because it is, like I said, one of our favorite games. We play it with all of our family, and you can play it with like.
EAP URL. This does not look right.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, crummy button.
Well, that's terrible. Who
Seriously.
came up with that idea?
I don't know. Did I type the wrong
I'm looking at it.
H? Yeah.
LCDF.
That was going to help, but that was a big
LC.
dragon in there.
What L?
It's alright.
That's an L?
I don't know. Lowercase M might be.
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know if I can either, because my site is available.
It says right, it spells on the back.
It's a 1. It's not an L.
Oh.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How did I get there then? Because that was an L. I just typed in.
Well, maybe it is an L.
It's an L.
It's an L,
Okay.
everybody.
What the
Okay.
L?
What the L? Are you gonna?
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix
Laura's
it.
gonna fix it. Okay, fine. This can take a minute. Everybody relax. Everybody ponder how it is that the guy with the dragon's gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have said that.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't have said
Oh,
that.
yeah.
How many hit points do you have left?
4.
Wow. A plethora of hit points.
6.
I started with a big five.
We'll try that.
You know, you guys are all still here.
Try.
Oh, you tried this first.
Oh, well, I already sent it out.
Oh, okay. Lowercase L. Okay,
It is
thank you.
lowercase L,
Oh,
okay.
you good then. All right, then somebody's going to win this. Somebody
yeah,
who figured
there,
out
see?
actually how to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Code.
Crack the code. Yeah, see, this is why I like game people. Game people will figure out a way to get there, especially game people online. I love that. Okay, Laura's given up apparently. Let's see. Okay, all right. Well, back to this game then. Oh, I can't use that one because that won't be right. Okay, back to our game. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, somebody had been passed out in the armpit of a temp dragon, Bob.
Bob's the temp dragon.
Yes, and had only managed to escape by the hair on his chin.
Chin, chin, chin.
Chinny chin chin. From the squished temp dragon, smashed flat by the irate permanent dragon, Lyle, who is now looking you in the face.
And then
What do you do?
I point up and I say, "They're trying to steal your gold. Hurry, get up there."
Are you smiling just like that too?
Trying to steal my gold?
I'm not. They are.
How do you know?
I heard them. Somebody opened the door and
There's
yelled.
so much treasure up here!
Do I hear
the
this?
diving sound?
You hear this conversation going on down below. What do you do?
Hide.
You're gonna leave us high and dry, aren't you?
I will hide behind the pillar and see how it develops.
You are still hiding behind the pillar. Yet another brave and incredibly brave move.
I declare I'm going to save this.
The dragon says, "Let's go talk to them together."
Okay.
And he grabs you in his jaws.
Trace.
What? Oh no, something has happened?
Yeah. did that happen?
Oh, congratulations, Laura.
I didn't sign up.
You
Yes,
won.
you did.
You won.
I did.
No, Laura.
I don't understand.
No, Laura, you did not win that. You won the contest that I set up earlier.
Oh.
That wasn't going to work.
What did I win, honey?
What's the game called?
Later, sweetheart, after the game. So, what happens?
Okay.
It's a good thing this is ending soon. Okay, so you are grabbed on the jaws of the dragon, and he flies back up into the main area, dragging you with him. You take make a wah roll for me. You have no luck whatsoever, do you?
4.
A 4.
I lost 7.
You'd think on a 20 you could do better than a 7.
10. Do once.
What? Fine, you take 2 points of damage from the jaws of the dragon clamping down on you. As he flies upward, he flies into the main area. He knows everyone is going to be after the treasure, and so he moves toward the doors.
I step out from behind the pillar.
You step out from behind the pillar. What do
Oh,
you
great,
do?
Lyle! I get on my knees. I humble myself before thee, and beyond that way, I point towards the double doors.
Gee.
I'm talking, Behind the crack of the door.
Oh, look at this movie! It's so shiny! Ooh!
My
I'm gonna
nose.
back away from this door and jump in the door across the
You see this going on.
Yeah, he did. He was peeking through the
Oh
door.
yeah. I'm gonna get. There was a door.
I know, you closed it you closed it so you could just see what was going on, and what you are seeing going on is not good.
Yeah.
There was a second door in this hallway, wasn't there? Like not the treasure room.
There's
door?
the treasure room door, there's another door, and then there's a door across the way, halfway
I'm gonna
down.
go into the door across the way as quickly and quietly as I can.
Excellent. Excellent. You go in the door across. You fling open the door and dash in through the door.
Yes.
Yes, of course you do. You got to get away from this dragon.
Right.
Did you hear that? What's going on out there? I don't know.
I was sneaky.
Probably just barely getting up that
So,
pit.
while the earth begins to tremble beneath your feet just slightly, what item did you decide you found?
A magical staff.
A magical staff. Excellent. What item did you
The
find?
disco dancing pants of power.
The disco dancing pants of power.
Yes.
Wow.
Are you going to don them?
Yes.
You are going to don them.
Tight, shiny,
Dance off.
flare below the knee.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and yes, they have kind of
Bright
a.
safety orange.
Whoa!
They are a bright safety orange. Not only are they a bright safety orange, but they have a great flare at the bottom.
Oh, big enough to trip over? Roll
Big
on.
enough to trip over. We'll see how that goes. Yes. The dragon charges through the door.
And I'm yelling, go get him!
You got this, Lyle! I'm gonna back behind my pillar. Head tight. He'd cry a little.
Do you think this will fit me? I think it makes you look fat.
Lyle grabs you in his claws. He was not fooled by this ruse for a moment, but he was certainly willing to take advantage of the information. He takes you in his claw and he does 1 point of damage to you. That's a good thing. The bad thing is he uses you to open the doors in front of you. For 3 points of damage.
I'm nearly dead. One hit away.
Boom! The door's open.
I'm as a man of God, apparently.
Yes, the dragon takes a moment and says, After you. Charges in through the door. He is going to the treasure room because he knows where this treasure is.
Hello. We were going
Once
to-
more, he uses Lyle. Lyle uses you to open the door.
Can I cast a spell I have?
I would go with yes. I think that's a great idea.
I cast the healing hands of John. This is my name. John Muros, and
Yes.
I humble myself before my holy patron.
Yes.
And
Is it a dragon god? Is it a dragon god?
Sure, it's actually Lyle now.
Pretty much. Yeah. Lyle's flattered.
I'm
Good.
gonna attempt to heal myself.
You do. You heal yourself.
Hey! Should have used pen.
How much?
Oh no.
Maybe you should roll the dice.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
yeah.
How about a 4?
A D4? 2!
That's better than the one that I rolled. Yeah, okay.
Man, you are pathetic.
What do you do in the jaws of the dragon? Speaking of pathetic.
I am going around feeling for any loose teeth. And
Wow.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you do find a loose tooth. It's an abscess. Oh! You send waves of pain going through the dragon. He rears back. He was coming through the door, but not any longer because he has been so distracted by the pain that he has pulled backwards.
So while he's disabled, I'm gonna get the heck out of
Does
here.
he drop
I'm
me
gonna run
by
over
chance?
and grab on some of the chains and try to keep across.
Unfortunately, because
Hold on.
hold on.
Inside, I say, I saw a movie about this once. I have always wanted to be a dentist. Can I help fix your tooth?
A dentist.
I think.
Do you wear a pink hat?
Of course.
Oh man.
Lyle spits you out into the room.
Patooey.
Where's the back? Does he pick me up with him? Or does he stop?
I'm holding on to the tooth that has the abscess.
Really? Well, that's definitely going to be a attack roll to see if you actually extract the tooth.
Oh.
20, right? Yep.
He is so blinded by pain. You are the worst dentist. You're like the worst dentist I've ever had.
Does he drop me out of blind pain?
He does drop you out of blind pain.
Oh no.
Sadly, saved by the bell? I don't think so. First of all, unbeknownst to the rest of you, he has dived through the door. And when he dives through the door, he runs onto a platform in an enormous space, a bridge-like thing that runs across to the other side. You can see an opening on the other side, but this bridge has a pivot in the middle. And the moment he steps on it, it starts pivoting downward, and he goes downward. Make a wall roll. No, do attack roll.
Either way, I fail with a 5.
Either way, you fail with a 5.
6.
You slide down as it goes down. It's about 30 degrees. You slide down back into an alcove where there is a teleport, and boom, you are teleported back into the room where the dragon is. It is 8 o'clock. Oh, that is so sad. And the dragon, whose tooth was not extracted, kills everybody. was so disappointed because I really wanted to see the disco dancing power. It would have been glorious, and it may yet again.
We need to finish our contest.
We need to finish our contest. Good game, everybody. We need to
Thank
finish
you.
our contest. Yes, I think we should give away. We should award somebody. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, have them do a roll up with the D20. Everybody roll a D20.
Sorry, guys, I'm not even
There's a
that
10.
No, you can. You're
10.
Yes!
Okay, Steve, you have won a $10 gift certificate from Mythos Games. Okay.
How come I can't win a $10 gift?
Nope, sorry.
Fine.
I have seen guys say he won with a 20. I just rolled and got a 1.
And I think we should see.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I need someone to roll. We need
Hang
to
on,
know.
we gotta take a look here. Just
Okay.
give me a minute. All right. I wanna. This is fun. I'm having fun.
6, 8, 9. We need someone to roll. Oh, 10.
1.
We need someone to roll a 10-sided die.
I'm not touching that.
And the number is 5. What'd you say? Oh, 7? 7. And the winner is.
It's Joab Rubio.
It's Joab Rubio.
Yay! Way to go, Joab!
Okay, I will be emailing you and we will figure out how I can send this to you.
You should probably write that down so we don't have to send one to everybody. You have a pen? Nobody
No.
has a pen.
Who
Okay.
I have a pen.
He has a pen. That's right. He has a pen, and even though he died. There you go,
His
right
spirit
there.
reaches out and gets hands
Well
out.
done, Joab Rubio. We are actually going to be giving away all kinds of amazing things here on the show
Overtime?
over time.
Thank you
so
very
please
much.
come back and join us here. I think that's probably about it for this evening. We killed everybody.
Yeah.
So what else is there left to
Say
do?
goodnight, everybody.
Say goodnight, everybody. All right. And thank you, everybody who has watched the stream. We've enjoyed having you with us here tonight, and we'll certainly enjoy all the critique that'll be online, no doubt, by tomorrow. So thank you, everybody. Thanks to our players here this evening here in the studio.
Thank you.
If I'm supposed to say, somebody told me I'm supposed to say that if you've enjoyed this evening, please like us down somewhere.
And subscribe and
and,
you know, ring the bell or whatever it is
ring
you
the
do.
bell. Yeah, share. Oh yeah, share with everybody.
Yeah.
And please come back. We've got many more exciting
Yeah,
announcements.
come see the magician next week.
Come see the magician next week. And if you happen to be in the Salt Lake City area, please come join us live here.
7 o'clock on
Mythos
Wednesday night.
Games, 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. So I guess other than that, is there anything else left to be said?
So long, farewell.
No, we can't do that. It's copyright. Now I have to pay for that. Oh, swell. Okay, and that's all from us. Thank you for joining us on Dragonhearth, and we will see you next Wednesday, apparently with a magician.